Hi, I'm Adam with IT Professionals of Iowa. This week I want to talk about business class network devices. So last week we talked about business class firewalls, which is at the edge of the network. Now we're going to talk further inside the network. So switches, access points, wireless access points, phones, VoIP phones, and those things. So business class switches are usually managed switches, meaning you can separate the traffic, which compliance is something we deal with, so it's going to be a recurring topic for these videos. With PCI compliance and those things, if you're running credit cards, you need to have the machines that run those cards on a separate network. Now, with managed firewalls or business grade firewalls and business grade switches, we can do that on the same network just by isolating that traffic without having to have separate network devices to do that. If you use a standard unmanaged switch like you can buy from one of the big stores, you plug it in, all of that data is kind of mixed and kind of all together. Whereas with managed devices, we can isolate that and be in compliance and offer better network speed and stability and those things. Now, with that VoIP phones, we also talked about if you isolate that traffic with a managed switch, you can have better call quality and isolate that, and it's much easier to troubleshoot with those things as well. Another thing is, with those consumer grade devices, usually you get like an all-in-one device. And the reason for that is simplicity. But the problem with that is the more devices you cram into one device, the less quality each of those components is going to be, and the more heat they're going to generate. With business class devices, you typically see them separated. So you have a separate firewall, you have separate switches, you have separate access points. And what this allows is better heat control and better quality components in each device. So with business class access points, for example, for your wireless, you usually have more control. You can do better scheduling of when you want that wireless available or not. You can do more wireless networks on those. So a lot of times with a consumer grade device, you can have two networks. You'll have your main network and you'll have a guest network. With business class equipment, access points especially, a lot of times you can have 4 or more wireless network names. So you can have a guest, you can have an internal for staff, you could have one for POS devices if you wanted to do that. You could have one for IoT devices, Internet of Things, so you could do smart TVs or whatever other devices, this allows you to isolate all of that traffic into separate virtual networks. And, this is done for security. This is also done for performance, stability, troubleshooting, all of those things. So it's really beneficial to have business grade equipment throughout the network. If you have any questions on this, send us an email, support@itproiowa.com, or give us a call, 319-227-7000. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.